What stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another. When it mattered most, doing what had to be done, and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
It's your boy, Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sport. Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Al. And the starting lineup for the Magic. We've got Suggs. Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. Dennis Mobile. And one of the...
In for the match.
Maybe compared to later in the...
See, 67 3-point, 61 inside.
Here.
Yeah, you know, Brian, I think still working on rotation. That's certainly something that you try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
MP outside. Fires for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
MP obviously in the zone right now. Stepping to the line, nothing but bottom.
To the left side wing. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, Joseph definitely finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Deep, MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 6. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bay. Uncovered. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Cunningham's got his second bucket on the night. MP outside. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Three-pointer off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Isaac. And a Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there.
Shooting
inside
for
from
Orlando.
Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up
Jonathan.
and go into the defender.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. The Pistons trailing. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Joseph. And again, it's Detroit.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Orlando has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. A deep 3 from MP. Orlando gets it back. Fultz. Count it. Good.
Marquette.
That scorer's mindset. Aggressive move by Fultz to create the second chance points.
And here's Cunningham outside. And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Magic out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points in the reserves to live.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. And there's Robin Lopez. Then it's MP. And it's Fultz in at the 2. And the basket by MP.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Cunningham. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's all from three-point range. Pistons shooting efficiently, 50% so far to the paint. And Olynyk on the Orlando this timeout.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 90 seconds of play.
Magic substitution.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Lee. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons.
Orlando leading.
Corey Johnson.
Fultz passes to MP. From downtown, nails it from 3.
MP.
MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
And right now, MP is going for it, folks. Letting it all hang out. Just getting whatever shot he wants and execute.
To the inside, Stewart. Yep, that one's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get in good position inside.
Lee, he's checked in for the Pistons. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. MP outside. That three's off the mark. The Pistons have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Pass to Cunningham. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
And so it's Orlando. They have a nice 9-point. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. MP really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night. Yeah, you know what? The defense.
In for the match.
Seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early. You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly.
Ooh. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide-open man and getting an assist out of it.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 15 points. In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about All-Star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second rounder. Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Lopez. MP outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. MP outside. A minute 4 left in the third.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Pass to Cunningham. High arcing shot. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. A deep three from MP. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 18.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And again, the Pistons missing. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Isaac finds MP. Here's the three. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball.
It'll be the Magic's ball. In for the Magic, Jalen Suggs.
So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Noticing it looks like you sped up your release a bit on your three-point shot. Is that
like I'm rushing my shot?
No, just looks like it's
Why I gotta worry about what these ungrateful say when I just put my trust in funds and watch how they appreciate. Shorty got the told her I just wanna just meet me on the runway, cop a fight and we can lead it. Get to the paper, you would never catch me slipping. I was sleeping on the couch, but I would not go back to living broke. I get it off the block and I ain't never back against the wall, and dog, I promise I will never. Whoa, money in the bag, look at the cash flow. Few hundreds in the stash, with the IDs and the passports. Popping them tags, maybe you can hide those. I don't wanna brag, but I ain't gonna.
Normally, and then B, I have history with 2K, so from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're gonna see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020. And his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures.
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. We've got Suggs, Carter out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. And for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there at Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Russell. And it's Beverly in at the 2. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Prince, and it's Beasley in for Patrick Beverly. Russell against MP. It's Russell with the drive. It's good.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. MP outside. On deep. Minnesota with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall. And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. A guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
MP against Russell. Towns trying to get open, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
MP outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the board, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. The first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
He tries for 3, and it's MP with the 3. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Orlando. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Cat.
MP against Russell. MP outside. From deep 3-point range, Reed with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second-chance points.
Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. It's good. Edwards got his first 2 points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP outside. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 9 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Reid. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And a deep 3 from MP. A 3-pointer, no good. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Pistons in Detroit. And he jams it with authority.
Trying to get his guys.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No,
Now a timeout called by Edwards finds Russell. Back in off the glass. Russell's got his second bucket.
This guy is a scorer. Outside, inside, in between, dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Russell against MP. There's the 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Bounce pass, Russell. Takes the 3. That one's all good. He's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Russell against Carter. Here's Towns. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
MP looking around. Nails it just in time.
One eye on.
And so we wrap up the first half. Orlando out. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP. Here is big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked. In for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Beasley's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Noel in for Russell. So Orlando goes with the assist. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Wagner. Fultz, he's checked in for Suggs. And MP subbed in for Cole Anthony. On the court for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Bamba. And it's MP in at the point guard position.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Fultz dishes to MP. Shot clock at 5. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. And Beasley has the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3 to the paint. There's Noel. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, Orlando shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. MP outside. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 21.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Noel, covered by MP. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Fires from deep. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Isaac against Edwards. And the pass to Reed. 4 seconds left. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. MP has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24. So it's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Craig. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. And bring an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.